Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece from Gizmodo about Elon Musk, USAID, and a Starlink investigation. It's a wild ride, folks.
Oh boy, here we go again with Elon. What's the gist? Is he in trouble again?
In a nutshell, USAID, the U.S. Agency for International Development, was investigating Starlink's contracts in Ukraine. This was happening concurrently with Musk's, shall we say, spirited attacks on the agency. Talk about awkward timing.
So USAID was looking into Starlink's operations in Ukraine, and at the same time Musk was publicly bashing them? That's rich. What was the investigation about?
Exactly. The investigation focused on how Ukraine used the USAID provided Starlink terminals and how USAID monitored that use. A pretty standard oversight procedure, you'd think. But given the context
of Musk calling USAID evil and a criminal organization, it certainly raises eyebrows. Was there any indication of wrongdoing on Starlink's part?
The article doesn't explicitly state that. It just highlights the incredibly strange timing. The fact that the investigation was underway while Musk was launching his attacks makes you wonder if there's more to the story. Maybe he was trying to deflect attention?
That's a very plausible theory. It's classic Musk preemptive strike to discredit any potential findings. But the article mentions something else, right? Something about DOGE?
Yes. Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOG, has been causing a lot of trouble. The article suggests DOG's actions might be illegal, with several federal agencies raising concerns. There are even lawsuits involved.
Wow. So not only is there this weird Starlink USAID situation, but Musk's own DOGE is facing potential legal ramifications? This is getting messy. What kind of lawsuits are we talking about?
One lawsuit involves union groups representing federal workers, alleging DOGE violated federal privacy laws by accessing sensitive systems. It's a pretty serious accusation, and the article mentions DOG is staffed by a bunch of young people, which adds another layer of concern.
Kids playing with fire, essentially. And all this is happening against the backdrop of a long and controversial history of USAID itself. The article mentions accusations of being a CIA front and past scandals. It's a whole tangled web.
Precisely. It's a complex situation with multiple layers. Musk's attacks on USAID, the Starlink investigation, the DOG lawsuits. It all paints a picture of a very turbulent period, and the article even points out the irony of Musk, who the New York Times reported works for the deep state, railing against the deep state. It's something.
It's certainly a lot to unpack. The whole thing feels like a high-stakes game of chess, with plenty of room for speculation. Thanks for breaking it down for us.
You're very welcome. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Join us tomorrow for more of the latest tech and news. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.